Thanks, guys.
Damien, I guess just initially, your thoughts, if that first half hurt a bit, didn't it?
It wasn't necessarily the first half. It was about halfway through the first quarter to the start of I think 5 minutes into the third. They kicked 8 goals in that period. Clearances were 5 to 17. Get belted around the midfield. Their midfield gets on top of ours, and as a result, the game sort of slips away. So it was incredibly disappointing. We set ourselves for, a fierce contest through the middle of the ground, and we lowered our colours, which is disappointing.
Did you see Justin Longmuir's comments during the week, revving up his midfield for possession, stacking and that? You must have seen that and gone, great.
Well, it's a reality of the nature of the game, isn't it? It's always going to happen, and we were disappointed with our last game. We're disappointed with this one as well. So, we've got some things we've got to get better at, and a little bit of soul searching inside to get our contested game back to where we know it can. I thought the last quarter we did, got the game looking a bit more Suns-like, but to give up those 8 goals in that period of manner and to get belted around the clearances like that was really disappointing.
Kept yourselves in it though, didn't you? There was Collins down back and a few of the efforts, Ballard down back as well. You kept yourself at arm's length. Yeah,
we did, and we just couldn't quite. There's some goals that we should have kicked that we just didn't quite get done. Look, in fairness, Freo missed some as well, and they played a good style of brand of footy that's very tough to play against, and they're very diligent in the way they go about it. So we just couldn't quite capitalise on some chances. Had a couple of blast kicks around the corner, which we knew when we spoke about that we didn't want to do, and unfortunately you only get a limited number of chances when you go inside 50. So we just butchered too many.
What happened after half-time? I think you got minus 16 contested at half-time. It probably got worse just after beginning of the third before it got better. What were the charges? I think you finished in front. What was the difference?
We just changed personnel. We changed our midfield mix. Will Graham, I thought, was outstanding, went in the middle and, really stood up, moved Flanders in through there as well, and they made a difference. And, what we've got to do is keep rotating guys through there that can get the ball going our way, because at the moment we're probably a little bit inconsistent with that. So we've got to get better in that part of the game, and, it's on me to coach our boys better. But it's also on us to respond as a footy club, I reckon.
How frustrating is this growing road record, and do you feel like you're getting closer to some solutions? Is it around preparation?
Look, we are. Like, the game in itself has, missed opportunities here and there, and it's always hard to win away, as we've spoken about. They're a side that wanted to bounce back after their disappointing performance on the road last week, so it's always a challenge. We've got to win at some stage, there's no question about that, but look, there's some things in the game that we did reasonably well, but there's some areas that we certainly need to improve as well.
Andrew Brayshaw was really damaging. What made him so difficult to stop today, do you feel?
Oh, look, I think they're always difficult. Look, midfields are a little bit. I thought Sarong was probably the one. I think he had 17 up until the half, then we put two in for a period of time, and just kept popping forward. If it's not Sarong, it'd be Brayshaw. That's what good midfields do, and we just couldn't quite get the benefit of, one, nullifying that today, but two, on the offset, getting our guys to get involved also. So, we'll get some lessons out of it and we'll move forward.
You must have been pleased with Sam Day's output without Ben.
Yeah, look, he's been terrific, and Kingy obviously was a loss, but, every time Sam Day's come in, he's contributed with us. He's really combative. He competes incredibly hard in the air, and, I think he kicked maybe three today against a good opponent as well. So, he keeps ticking the boxes for us. Really pleased with his game.
Did you have any concerns over the state of the surface? It looked like some players were slipping. Was that discussed at all?
Yeah, well, look, no, the surface is fine. It was, it's probably as patchy as I've seen it, but the reality is we get to play on pretty good decks. So, from our point of view, it's fine. So I think so.
Does Ben play against Collingwood?
Look, not sure at this stage. We've got a shorter break, so we'll see how he trains during the week. He's got to fully train and go from there, and then we'll make an assessment, towards the back end of the week. But look, we're hoping we think it was, a 1 weeker. Whether because it's a shorter week, it might be 2. I'm not too sure, but hopefully he's available to play next week.
Are you clear today? Injuries?
Yeah, we got good. Sorry guys, got to run. Plane.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thanks for your time. Cheers.